Mm-hmm. 2:16 in the morning. They got the whole fleet after somebody.
Really?
It's bar time. It's a 2:16. That's crazy. Michelle was just telling me that they said that people have been, what do you say, breaking in the
like getting into apartment buildings and then breaking the washing machines to get the coins.
That's super desperate.
Like breaking that lockbox thing.
That's crazy because how we ended up having that conversation, because I'm washing clothes, right? So there's 2 washers on each floor. So I filled up one washer and then, was about to use the second one. So, start putting the quarters in, and they just kept sliding back out. So I was like, okay, we try it again, put the quarters back, and they kept sliding out. And then the button next to it is like damaged. You can tell like it's... So I just gave up. So basically I only got to wash one load of clothes. Because that was crazy, because I mentioned that to you, and then you were like, oh, by the way, people are... So that might be a thing. Maybe someone's doing that in this building. That's super desperate, but the things people do for a green piece of paper is crazy, though. We're watching Hunter. Our NBA draft went really good. Michelle got 3rd pick. She got Nikola Jokic. She's got Dame Dollar. She's got Trae Young. She got... You know what you did good? You got a 3-headed monster for Atlanta. You got DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, and Trae Young. They're gonna put up the majority of that team's stats. So that's good. And then I ended up... It was like a snake draft, so I got the 11th pick, and then I got the next pick again right away. So every time I picked, I got 2 picks. So I got a real nice team. And that starts Tuesday. And, yeah, it's Sunday, though, y'all. NFL Week 7. What else is going on out here? So no politic talk until Monday, I think, for me, because it's football day. I like to not really talk about politics. But yeah, I'm serious about my public service announcement. Yeah, anyone black or brown voting for Trump. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about, because this is serious. This election's like no other, because race is totally involved, totally plays a role. Sex is like all this stuff plays a role in this election, unlike no other one before, and that's why people are still choosing to vote for that guy. It's just like, wow, it kind of just shows where your values and morals are at. It's just exposing a lot of shit. So I'm sure it's causing family members to get into it, friends, co-workers, like all that kind of shit. I'm sure people are losing YouTube followers and Facebook friends and all that. You know what I mean? But, yep. Y'all know what side I'm on. I'm on Kamala's side. I wouldn't care if I lost every Facebook friend. I wouldn't care if everyone stopped listening to the podcast. Like, I'm serious about this stuff. When it comes to race and, all that stuff, and I know we can't stop racism. It's here forever, but still, that don't mean I have to like it and accept it while I'm here. Right? You got to do something to fight back against it. If you know something ain't going away, that's unavoidable. Like racism is one of those things that's unavoidable. What do they say? Like death, taxes, and all that kind of stuff. Racism you can throw into there too. It's a for sure thing. You can't avoid it. White people can avoid it a lot. Well, they kind of can. So wait, for the majority of us, racism falls into that category, like death and taxes. If you're black or brown, you're going to experience it at some point. Yep. That's white privilege. I just thought of another example of white privilege and wasn't even... I was talking about something else, and I was like, yeah, that's white privilege. That they don't have to fall into that death and... They don't fall into that, because I was explaining how racism is a thing. It's never going away. It's just not. So I was going to throw it into that like death and taxes category for everyone. But then I was like, but wait, white people don't fall into that category because they're not experiencing racism like we are.
Right.
They're just not. They're just not. And I know one of them will try to tell you that they'll try to figure out a way to say how. I mean, now a black person can, because for one thing, most black people aren't in positions to racially affect somebody's life. But now there are, because most instances it's going to be somebody white in some kind of control of, making decisions and that kind of stuff. No matter what entity it is, the 9 major areas of life that we all deal with, economics, like I said, Dr. Neely Fuller says, I'm not going to get all into it, but all that kind of stuff. So, but there are situations where black people, you may have a black person that owns a company, whatever company you want it to be, and there could be couple white guys in there working there and he fires them strictly for that. It could be straight up racial. So like we black people can be racist in moments, in situations, but not in totality. Not overall. Just it like in those kind of situations. Instances, but overall, black people can't be racist. Overall. Like, we can say something, if there's a white person and you're a black person that says you're racist, like, you can make a racial comment to somebody, you fucking hunky, or some bullshit like that, but other than him being upset at you calling him that, what control really do you have over him?
Right.
He can call you a nigger and call the cops on you and say that you were harassing him and you're probably going to go to jail.
Right.
So, like, just those kind of things.
So weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's weird?
Just that that's a thing.
A thing, it is. Ain't that crazy? But we want variety in everything else we do in life. We want to be able to pick the different color car. We want to try out this different kind of food. We want, like, everything we choose. We want, whether it's shoes, we want to be able to pick all the different kind of shoes. But when it comes to people, that stops.
Yeah.
We don't want certain people around. We'll try their food and all that shit, but we don't want to fuck with them. We'll understand. We want to learn about what all did you put into that meal? Into that Mexican meal. You put this in there, you put that in there. Oh, yeah, and that. But won't want to ask somebody about their culture, about who they are and how they grew up and how they're. Ain't interested in the person, but you want to eat their food. That's crazy. Same thing with pets. Oh, black dog. It's a black person. Oh, nigger. Or if it's somebody Latin, a wetback. But you'll be all at their food truck. Can I get 2 empanadas and 3 steak tacos? And you ain't asking her for their green card first before you put your order in. All at the taco truck. All at Mexican Fest. Right?
Yeah.
All at Guadalajara, all in El Rey, running around eating all tacos and tequila.
A segue to a joke, just to lighten the mood, since you said something about grocery stores.
Mm-hmm.
I like farting in the cheese aisle at Whole Foods and then hearing all the snooty people say how wonderful the cheese smells.
Damn, that's a good ass one.
That's funny.
That is funny. Listen up, fake blacks. Listen to some real shit right here.
Hood that you don't even own. Straight from your land, last name, and your heritage. We was African before African Americans. All black on the plantation. A light of pigment was even a figment of our imagination. Chains we had to break. Now we screaming that we free. Why would I ever believe my oppressor wanna integrate with me? Went from all my masters to owning my masters on the masterpiece. Feel like Nat Turner with a black burner with all my niggas in the back of me. Some niggas reppin' it. Some niggas reppin' it. Some niggas reppin' the west side, some niggas reppin' the east. Like David, no gunners that never made a statement. Never working with the police or for the police station. White cops, killers, black cops, killers, black cops, get a sentence with that badge, you still a nigga. This ain't no fairy tale, but this is freedom. I'm not quite where I wanna be, but right where I'm needed. Every day I wake up, kiss my daughter on the cheek, then put my life to a beat. That's a fairy tale to me.
Life. Q, what up, nigga?
But they say it ain't no fairy tales.
PCP all in his blunt, they call it sherm stick. I really seen junkies when the firm put out the firm biz. Fox 9 and ain't seen the cops live what they seen. Drive by and straight three, watch time flying state green. Comstock and plate green. Dope had him switching like a gay fiend. Hooked up to an IV bag, he saline. Off-white sneakers, he got zip tag. Always talking about the shit he did till he got shit back. If daddy don't come home with what they asked for, then my kid's mad. Spoil my daughter's rotten apple, home and get back. Eliminate the chit-chat. Click, clack, boom, clear out the room. Platoon style, army fatigue, murders at noon. That's a brunch hit. Puerto Rican plug sound like when pun spit. White chalk, sold out them baggies, shit look like fun dip. Coulda asked niggas for anything, but I ain't want shit. Hope the dogs never smell nothing, don't want my shit to flip, nigga.
But this is freedom. I'm not quite where I wanna be, but right where I'm needed. Every day I wake up, kiss my daughter on the cheek, then put my life to a beat. That's a fairy tale to me. But they say it ain't no fairy tales. You wonder why us niggas war, every corner got a liquor store. We drink away the pain, pour it out for the dead ones, better hit the floor or die. The other side letting clips fly. Niggas get high and slide on you like a zip line. Now it's red and blue, we used to be black and white. We fighting each other, used to fight for each other for civil rights. Throwing up our fists with the Black Panther Party. To the CIA came and crashed the party. They say black don't crack till the crack get dropped in the projects. Cocaine, baking soda mixed in the Pyrex. Sold it to our own, where the fuck was our mindsets? Flood the hood with all this product, take the money, reinvest. We stress, but paper was slave owners printed on them. So we can buy a chain in the whip just to bend the corner. Don't you? See the irony? This type of life was never fine with me. This ain't no fairy tale, but this is freedom. I'm not quite where I wanna be, but right where I'm needed. Every day I wake up, kiss my daughter on the cheek, then put my life to a beat. That's a fairy tale to me. But they say it ain't no fairy tales.
Yep. I don't know why black people think Trump is fucking with us. He's using y'all. Y'all just gonna keep allowing yourself to be used. That's crazy. A child could figure that shit out. I think an intelligent dog would know not to fuck with Trump. Oh well. No reparations for you guys. They need to create a list. And if you voted for Trump, your shit goes in the garbage. You don't get nothing. And I don't care who don't like it. Stop listening to the podcast. We'll be just fine. Fuck off. Straight up. I'm pissed off. I don't even care. This is our platform. You don't like it, go find something else to listen to. Pick a side, goddammit. Straight up. You'll be alright when the swelling goes down. Alright, y'all. For those that want to continue listening, please do. For those don't, fuck off. Straight up. That's just how it is. I don't care if we got one person listening. I really mean that. Because you can tell I don't care about the money stuff. You can see that ain't even an issue for us. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We're doing this for a different reason, so that's just how it is. I'm just drawing the line right now. If you ain't interested in what we're talking about, fuck off and just go find something else. I'm just being brutally honest with it. I don't care if I look up next week and we got 2 people listening. I'm going to continue to talk. Peace, y'all. I got standards. I got super, super, super crazy standards. You can call it whatever you want.
Kind of beat, so I'm just gonna
So I'm at the point where I feel like anyone that's black, if they're voting for Trump, they shouldn't be able to be in line for reparations.
Well,
They shouldn't get to file for reparations.
Complain about. I don't want to hear about it in like a year when he says something like ultra racist.
And then people are like, "Oh, I didn't know this. I ain't know that. I ain't know he was doing." Yeah, you had all this time to do the damn research. So if you're black and you're voting for Trump, first of all, fuck you. And because you're saying fuck me by voting for him, because he's against everything that I stand for. And us as black people, we know that. And if we're still, because some black people are doing it just to be like, kind of like a fuck you. So this is my message to anyone black or brown that's voting for Trump. Fuck you. Straight up. That's how it is, because that's what they're saying to us when they vote, when they support him. That's what other black and brown people are saying to us. Indirectly, they're saying fuck you. So I'm just saying it straight up, just out my mouth, fuck you. Yep, and I don't think anyone black that's voting for Trump, that's supporting Trump, should get reparations. Now, we're never going to get reparations. I mean, I'll be dead by the time it would even, I'm just saying, but I think they should keep a file. If you supported Trump, that should X you out. You shouldn't be able to get reparations because you ain't black. In my opinion, you ain't black. And you want to be white. If you change, you'd be able to change your skin, you probably would. Because for you to support Trump, you're making it seem like it's that desperate that you got to vote for somebody racist. You're acting like you're going to lose everything or something. And you're saying fuck everybody else. So that's how that is. I seriously feel that way too. Anyone black voting for Trump, you should be X'd off the possible, like if reparations ever came up and they were like doing all the like dig in and see who gets what and who's eligible and all that and stuff and shit like that. If you were a Trump supporter, you should automatically be your application or whatever it is should be thrown in the trash. Thrown in the trash. Yep, that's how I feel about y'all. I'm being straight up brutally honest. I don't know if I could be more honest, I would. That's how I'm feeling about y'all. Yep. I just noticed my favorite running back in the day, like when he was in the league, Le'Veon Bell. He was my favorite running back. He's in the trash now. Dude's in the trash. Garbage. Yep. He's been taken out with the garbage in the trash. Le'Veon Bell, you are trash now. Yep. I let him know it too. I saw there was like a post. That's what I'm talking about. This is why I'm heated. Because I just got up out of nap. I was minding my own damn business. Started scrolling through the little feed and I saw that. Le'Veon Bell with a Trump or Tramp shirt on, 2024 and shit, talking about supporting him. Well, yep, so I just hit him back on the thing and just said, yo, yeah. Not that he gives a fuck. I'm just saying. But, you know what I'm saying? That's how I am. Everyone's picking sides. So, I'm on the side. I'm on Kamala Harris' side. That's what the fuck side I'm on. This coffee is good, too. Yep, NFL Week 7's jumping off here, yep. So, yeah, but, yeah, you're a Trump supporter. Yeah, you're garbage to me. You're a land grabber sympathizer. You're a black European. You're a fake. Yep. So after that, yeah, just having said that, make sure whatever choice you decide to do, you can live with while I sip on this cafe. Oh, you know what I'm gonna have tomorrow in the morning, baby? Some abuelita.
I think I'm gonna do abuelita in my coffee.
Nice. Yeah. Michelle's bedridden, her hips killing her. No, I'm just playing. She's not bedridden, but her hips are bothering her. She's a little sore right now. we're on kind of a weird time because we had our NBA draft. Shout out Big Bro. We did our NBA basketball league. I was gonna say the name of it, but nah. So we did that. We each picked 14 players. So Michelle got the number 3 pick. This is her first year in the thing. They've been doing this this is a 17-year league. My brother's won a couple titles. Wait, 5. Don't Ken have 5 rings? Because he showed us the rings before the draft started. Shout out Big Bro. My brother gets into it.
So like
he is into it. They make championship rings, and my brother showed them to me. He's won 5 of them.
So he paid for championship rings?
I don't know how that worked out, but they take this league serious. It's been 17 years. You know, there's a draft. There's a whole, like, my brother, he set it up like, you know, they got like a little clubhouse or whatever out by where they live. So he kind of like, oh, damn, that's the first, y'all got to forgive me. That's the first time in months that I forgot to turn the Do Not Disturb off. Hold on. That's at ESPN. Speaking of Big Bro, that was from Big Bro. It's draft lottery. It says, I'll just read this to y'all real quick. What were you saying, baby? I'm sorry.
I was saying, what if we hung Charlie like this from the shower to cut his nails?
Oh, that's how people are doing it?
Yeah.
We're watching, Michelle's addicted, well, obviously we have 2 pugs, but she's addicted to like pug videos and stuff. So there's a video of this pug. Is he at the groomers or is that her pet?
Someone's shower, yeah.
Okay, so there's this lady, and she has the pug basically elevated. Like they have it in like a harness thing, and it's hanging from the rail from the shower curtain like rail. They have it connected, so he's hanging basically suspended in air, and she's clipping his nails. Pretty smart. I mean, the dog's not had. Here, let's listen to the volume real quick. We're listening for any screams. Must be a good puggy patient.
Babe, you're doing amazing.
Okay. Yeah, he's getting his nail. He's doing pretty good though. He's not making. Yeah. But enough race talk, presidential race talk, because it's about to be Sunday, so no more race talk until Monday. But shit, we'll be 2 weeks away literally this Tuesday. So we're 16 days, because I'm going to consider this Sunday now. 16 days away. So do what you're going to do, but just make sure that you can live with whatever choice you make. It's like Michelle said, ain't going to be no circling back a year from now talking about, damn, I didn't know Trump was doing all that. I didn't know he was going to take this away. I didn't know he was going to do that. I didn't know this. I truly feel that way, though. Truly feel that way. Anyone that's black or brown voting for dude like you can just get from around me. We don't have nothing to talk about. We don't, because if we talk politics, we're gonna argue. It's sad to me nowadays that I can't walk up to somebody else black and just know. Like it sucks that I know that I can't walk up to any black person and just start talking badly about Trump. Because they may not agree with me. I may walk up to somebody black. I could be like, hey, dog, you hear what Trump was saying? You heard that shit he was saying last night? That shit's fucked up. Nowadays, that black person might be like, oh, really? I agree with him. I kind of agree with him. I done got no... And then I'd be like, wait, what? And then, so you got to worry about that nowadays. That's what I'm saying. We ain't all on the same page when it comes to race. That's crazy to me. Even if we're complete strangers, I should be able to go up to any black person and be like, dude, you hear that bullshit Trump said? And that black person should agree with me, and we should start talking about how bogus Trump is together. Nowadays, you go up, it's like, you hear what Trump said? They might be like, oh, man, I kind of agree with him. Or they sympathize with him. And then you got to be, and then you're sitting there like, whoa, what? Really? Yeah, so. Same thing with Mexicans. I seen online, I heard Mexicans telling other Mexicans to go back to Mexico. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, well, yeah, this is some Twilight Zone shit. Right. This is like some new generation shit, though, and I'm noticing it's younger people that are like, if you're black or brown, I'm noticing it's the younger ones that are like going for Trump. You know? Maybe it's almost like he has to walk straight up to their face and call them a nigger or a wetback or a spick or whatever, chinky eyes or whatever disrespectful comments that he calls people. Shithole countries. Remember in Puerto Rico he was throwing towel and paper at y'all and shit? Yeah. Remember that? Remember that? Let's see what's going on out here. Fun fact, this shit is crazy. So our next door neighbor, come to find out, she went to school with Michelle's daughter. And that's crazy. Mm-hmm. You know, we're all went to Nicolay. It's like, it's just crazy how, like, you know, this is a small world.
And they've been to my house.
Right, you probably made them food and shit.
She recognized me.
Yeah.
But she has never said, are you Maya's mom?
Oh. So she always like, she looks familiar to probably when they see us walking there. Yep. And then now she's probably like, oh.
Yep. She said she feels so much safer knowing that I'm next door.
That's a bet.
Yeah.
That's good.
And Maya told her if she ever needed a mom hug to just knock on my door.
All right now, Maya. That's a little too... No, I'm just playing. No, that's a good gesture, though. Yeah. Michelle does give good hugs. All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. We're watching... We've been binging the shit out of King of Queens. It's a good-ass show. Arthur makes the show.
Okay, let's try it again.
Yeah, that's a good-ass show. I love that show. I'm trying to get Michelle to watch one of my white guilty pleasure shows is How I Met Your Mother. That's a good one. That's a good show. Cash my check and drive right home to you. 'Cause baby, oh my... What's her name was a Scientology lady, though?
Yeah, but she out and she, like, is like a crusader against them now or something.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. Yeah. She's real good friends with J-Lo, too, ain't she? Mm-hmm. I thought. Yeah. Yeah, so we're just chilling, getting ready for football tomorrow. Michelle's figuring out what she's watching. King of Queens, Who's the Boss, The Big Bang Theory.
I never really got into that.
The Big Bang Theory?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't either, but it is a good show.
It is pretty funny, but
we've never
regularly watched it.
You know what else is a good ass show was Two Broke Girls. Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. taller. Even when he goes down, I'm around. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. Yeah.
Speaking on milestones, I smoke to the pound gone. Watching TV, but I ain't got the sound on. Could have been the king, but I ain't put the crown on. Just a street nigga for the shit that I'm down for. What am I up for? What do I puff for? Say it's dope rhyme, lead the crowd in the uproar.
Happy Swedish Day.
Happy Swedish days.
My sweatshirt. Is that mine? Or is that one of the jackets? Oh. I got a lot of like black hoodie, black sweatshirts, black long sleeve t-shirts. You want me to tell you what Mom's getting you? I know, I was just playing. You're gonna really like it though. I notice people will be telling their partners what they're getting and stuff sometimes when like family members tell them what they're getting.
I don't want that.
Okay.
We don't like it.
No, I wouldn't say nothing anyway.
I like the surprise.
Mm-hmm.
The love, resolve the mess.
You're gonna like
I'm
it.
an iron worker here in Wisconsin. I'm pretty proud of some of the plants and factories that we've built across the state. It's created jobs and made
Yeah, if Kamala don't win, it's some white people's fault.
We need to protect those workers here and not profits for others. The fact is,
It is. Because this is their fault when they win. I'm saying, you know, kind of, you know what I'm saying? They go vote. Because most white people, do you know 88% of the people that vote in this state are white? 88% of voters are white. I didn't even look that up. I was watching on the news, and I saw that. Shocked the shit out of me.
I wonder why that is.
I was like, holy shit, there's stuff that goes into that.
Like,
Go ahead,
where
baby,
is-
and I'll tell you one of the reasons that goes into it.
Okay, where is the black vote then?
Here's some of it, and I just talked about it. Some of it is on parole and probation, like me.
Okay.
Some of it is sitting in county jails. They ain't been convicted of crimes yet.
Yeah.
Those people, and then the people that are here on work visas, they can't vote.
Right.
That's 3 groups of people right there. That's a lot of people. And who are the majority of those? Black and brown people. There's where a ton of them are right there. And just the fact,
I
too,
I thought that, but I didn't want to assume.
That is it.
Like, oh, why isn't there more
That's
black
it.
voting while they're felons?
If you just look it up, if a person just, like you just asked, if a person just, like a person could just, yeah, that's what it is. That's a lot of voters. So when they're saying that, you know, the black vote on vote nights, where they're saying, oh, well, there's a chunk of it, and that's by design.
And do you think also that
That's just by design.
people in black and brown communities are less informed by nature?
Well,
like,
a
do you
lot of
remember
times
the
we're
last-
just kind of working, like how we say,
Not that they're less informed, that they're being less informed, I should say. Like, remember the last election, or maybe it was the election before? There was that confusion on where people can vote. Because, you know, it depends on where you live.
some of that they'll be doing that shit by design too.
Right. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's, you know...
Trying to keep us dumb and shit or whatever.
Like, for example...
like politically dumb and shit.
Right, like the city of Glendale sends out, like...
Some of that's on us, though.
Well, you have to look it up, you know. But you don't know, you know, people are just...
So is it any of it an excuse?
It's
With
not
the
an
internet?
excuse. It's not an excuse.
For no matter what race you are,
because
you can look stuff up.
Because you can look into it.
And it sounds petty and trivial. Go look it up. You can.
But you can call City Hall. And actually, like, you could Google it, where do I vote? You put in your address. It'll tell you exactly where you're supposed to vote. Because there's so many districts in the city. Like, I know Glendale's smaller, obviously, but not everybody votes at the same location, even in Glendale.
Sure.
So, like, they send out emails, newsletters. They go on Nextdoor, like, here's the map.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
If
saying.
you live in the green zone, you vote
They
here.
get you all prepped and ready.
And so I don't know
I see
if
what you're saying.
I don't know if if larger cities do that. I imagine they do.
So you're saying
They have it
although
on
people
the-
should be informed, they should be getting information.
I mean, they do say it on the news, like check to where you're supposed to vote. So it is out there. People just have to. It's almost like the city services that are out there.
Right.
They're not coming door to door to tell you what services that are available to you, customized to your situation. You have to look it up.
Right.
So, like, you have to reach out to city services, like, hey, here's my sitch. What's available to me and my family?
There it is. Yeah, right there.
You know, or like, here, this situation with my kids. Is there any programs that would help them?
And that's where we lack sometimes.
So, like,
and then we say that there's a lot of city services for people.
There are, and
for
like,
everyone. We're not making it any.
Right.
We're talking about for white people. There's services you have to go. Basically, Michelle said you got to seek it out. But like you were saying, though, they should be providing information like they don't do in the county jails. The ACLU, they partner with the jail staff and the sheriffs. They give them the information. Jail staff's supposed to put that stuff in there, talk to people. They don't do their part a lot of times. Because you remember when I had that conversation with them on the phone, they said it can be hard sometimes getting the jail people to do their part.
So, and the other, not to give the city or the county or the state a pass, but it costs money to get that information out. Like if you're going to do a paper flyer with a map and districts, that costs money to print that and mail it out.
Yeah.
Whereas like the city of Glendale, they only have, 20,000 households to get it to or something.
Right.
Not 200,000 households to get it, like that costs money.
Yeah.
So that's an issue too. And then they're probably like, well, if people want to vote, they'll they'll come to us and find it out.
Mm-hmm.
But like in today's age of the internet, Facebook, you can go to, the website. You could ask your alder person. You could find, a lot of people don't even know who their alder person is.
And that's basics.
A lot of people don't even know what police district they're in, right? So like,
but then act like they know everything.
So if you are really invested in voting, you can't be like,
that's
well,
the key.
I didn't know where to vote, so I didn't vote.
It's how important it is.
They also
really
give rides to people.
Oh yeah,
like,
remember didn't they have like souls to the polls? I wonder if that's the thing.
Yes, and like Michelle Bryant was
Shout
part
out
of
Michelle
that.
Bryant.
Yes. Where she was driving people to the different polls to vote. And so like there are services out there. You can take a city bus,
Yeah.
I mean, there are ways to do it if you really wanted to do it.
It's how invested and how important it is too.
A lot of people say, "Oh, I can't get off of work." Well, you could have registered for. If you don't, you can also go online and request for absentee ballots for the entire election year. That's what I did.
Turn that coffee off.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And you can just early vote. Do the mail-in.
You can. Well, the absentee voting.
Yeah.
That has to be turned in by a certain time.
Oh, an early voting go-in where you can literally go in. That starts this coming up week, y'all. So let's go.
People can do that. Polls are open until 8 a.m. They open at 7 a.m. So. There
are different time chunks.
There's ways to figure it out.
Yeah.
Ask your neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I just moved to this area. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to vote now. There's ways to figure it out. You just have to do it. No one's going to do it for you.
Exactly.
So that is...
Like with most things.
I think that is some of the problem why people don't vote is just like, I don't know where to vote, or I didn't want to take my lunchtime doing it.
And you know, in reality too, part of it is the majority, and I don't know the percentage, but the majority of the country doesn't vote anyways.
Well, and also
in like true reality.
Right, like if
that's what's kind of crazy.
Numbers, like like when it was Clinton and Trump, like because the numbers were so important because she actually won the popular vote.
Mm-hmm.
It was only like a total of 4 million people that voted.
Exactly.
And you're just like, wait, isn't there like 1 billion people here?
That's what I was gonna say. That's kind of like the last part of it too. Like, wow. And if you think about it, it's kind of crazy. Wow. I'm saying we, just us in general, people, while we're sitting there like trying to say who doesn't come out and vote, like why the black vote is so low, why the Latino vote is so, I'm just giving examples, why the Haitian, but right, and I'm saying, but in reality, they don't ever ask like why the fuck the majority of the country just doesn't vote in general.
Right.
Like, hey, people, like, why? You know what I mean?
And I think a lot of people feel like
but some of it has to do with age too, because everyone ain't at least 18.
Well, that too, but I think a lot of people truly feel like their one vote won't matter.
I hate that.
And I get it. One vote isn't going to... Literally one vote won't tip the scale.
If that
agree.
was realistic.
But when you have 3 million people that say my vote won't count, that does make a difference.
It'll start adding up.
That can make the difference of Kamala getting the electoral vote for Wisconsin or Trump getting the electoral vote.
Good point, yeah.
So, like, and also people, I think some people who don't pay attention or don't care don't realize that it's not the popular vote. You have to get certain votes to get the electoral vote to win that state.
Some people literally don't know that yet.
So...
That is dumb, though. To me.
It is dumb, and I think they should get rid of it.
Because in any competitive thing, I don't care if it's sports, to just how important or insignificant it is, you just, like, whoever has the most of something wins.
Right.
Like, that's just how I, like, why, like, what?
The highest score wins.
Right. Because then if you did it like that, if you literally did it like that, and you let people know that's how it is, I feel like more people would actually vote. Because there is a small amount of people that don't vote because they don't like the they don't like how it's ran.
Right.
Like, they don't like, some people just don't like the candidates, some people don't, but some people literally don't like how the system is set up, how the process goes.
Agreed.
And they sit home and just like, well, fuck that.
So, like, I mean, if more people were informed...
And there's only 2 candidates, you gotta pick, we all would wish there were more, but there's only 2.
Right.
So either stay home or pick.
And some people, like, have just a lot going on, a lot of shit happening in their life, and they're just like...
Wait, that maybe didn't make sense. Stay home or pick. Just make a choice. Sorry. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Like, a lot of people have a lot of shit going on and just like, I don't have time.
Yeah.
But they give you so many opportunities: absentee ballot, early voting, day of election. And again, no one's knocking, although they do have, like how your mom and Jim do canvassing and stuff.
Shout out
those
Mom and Jim.
people would know where you should vote.
For sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But they'd be able to tell you where to find that information.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's so many opportunities to figure out where to vote that you can't... I don't accept that as an excuse of, I don't know where to vote. Because the internet will tell you.
It really will. It really will.
You just type in, where do I vote, and it will tell you.
Yeah, because everyone can't provide every piece of information for it. At some point, a person has to go on the Googles.
And who doesn't have a smartphone?
Right. Even poor people have iPhones and shit nowadays. Homeless people would be having cell phones and shit. So, like everyone has one. It's either in your hand, it's in your pocket, or it's somewhere right near the fuck by you. So...
Or you can ask somebody in your neighborhood.
Yes.
I don't know where to vote. Where should I vote?
Ask somebody in one of your group chats, or your, people are always in these like different group chats.
Post it
Add
on
someone in there.
Facebook. Post it on Facebook. I guarantee somebody will send you a link.
Go to Reddit. Oh, and shout out, you know, White House has they have a Reddit page now.
Oh, really?
Yep. For where you can go on there and they give you all the facts about stuff. You know, it's kind of like a buffer to keep all the rumors and bullshit when people say stuff, and then so yeah, the White House literally has a Reddit page.
Yeah. So there's just so many opportunities. So I don't accept that.
Even when if someone wants to go look at Kamala's plan, you can go look like that's. Oh, I'm glad I remembered that. That's the one thing when people are saying like Republicans are like, oh, well, she's not being all detailed. Man, like these rallies are only like she can't get up there and explain like for the economy. She doesn't. It's literally not even in the time frame for her that she would literally have to go up there and explain every fucking detail of her economic plan. It would take probably at least a good 30 minutes. They don't have time to even do that there. People should just know that.
Which is funny that you say that because
Trump's
rallies are like 3 hours long and he still doesn't.
5 minutes of policy.
He doesn't
two and a half.
give detailed plans. He dances, talks shit.
That was funny when his
just
mic
points,
was off for 13
does
minutes.
the finger guns to people.
Yeah. The finger guns. He does do that shit. But
or like this little finger wave.
Mm-hmm. Or waving to when there's no one there.
Right,
When he gets off the plane. But yeah, they said dude was drinking a Diet Coke while he was. I played the clip on the episode. The dude, because it's in the documents, they had it was on the news and everything. The dude, they're reading from the document. The dude said he went in, he like rolled in a TV or whatever. They started watching it. He said he left the room to go get Trump to go get Trump a Diet Coke. He came back in and they were just sitting there watching this shit. So dude was smashing a Diet Coke while people were getting killed and beat up and trampled over
And I'm pretty sure now he's saying he did call in the National Guard, and they were like, no, we don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crap. Like, now he's just rewriting history. Also, move on from that. Like, he keeps saying, like, you know, like Vance, too, is like, they're just focused on the past. No, you guys are.
Mm-hmm. That's what he talks about in every one of his rallies.
Well, and now he's ramping it up because he wants to remind people that the last election was stolen, so this one will be.
Right. Oh, shit, Juice is on.
You can record it.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy the scene.
Record it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait.
That ain't relaxing. Sounds like someone was getting attacked. That's a new one. They must know people are stressed out. That was a long ass Enjoy the Zen. Juice. About to watch Juice. Recorded too.
I'm hungry. Let's go get someplace and get something to eat. Yo, let's go to Steele's house. His mom's ain't home. Nah. What do you mean? What you got in the refrigerator? She still got them turkey wings? Turkey wings? No, man. She ain't been shopping, man. Well, I believe we need to go over to your crib and just see what's in the fridge. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Q, man. Go in there and get me some cigarettes. Why I gotta go get them? Because it's your turn, my brother. Now go on. Hold on. I'll go get them. Oh, man. That's cold.
Lucky song. Where the party people young. What it's all about. Together now, let's keep it from.
You got him, baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just jot down some wish players for our NBA draft thing.
Yeah.
Just so, yeah, we got our NBA draft coming up here for a little fantasy. Starts at 1 o'clock, so we'll let you know who our teams are. Yeah. All right, baby, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay.
Don't look at me, damn it! Hey, yo, Q, you want a piece of this?
Nine with a bandana. If a gun was a guitar, I could play it like Santana. Probably hanging out of the roof of the panorama. Got work, I could move it from here to Santa Ana. Fucking with the apes, yeah, the clips is all bananas. Reload, re-up. Probably playing Riri in a Reese colored Corvette. Jet when you see us. Worse than the devil's rejects when you meet us.
Peace and blessings. This is DVJ and Michelle. We just want to say happy Sweetest Day to everyone, you know, for people that celebrate or participate, you know what I mean, or whatever. Just saying shout out to y'all. Make it a good one. You know what I mean? And we just want to say we hope that everyone is going to go out and vote. If you're not registered to vote, please do so. And whoever you decide to vote for, make sure you can deal with whatever choice you make. Make sure you do all your research. Don't just listen to people and, you know what I mean? Do a little digging. Do a little digging and find out what's really going on. Find out what's going on with immigration. Find out what's going on with the economy. Keep in mind, too, with the economy and stuff like that, we're always crying about the inflation and blah, 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 blah. But keep in mind, too, all the wasteful spending we do, all the stuff that we buy that we don't need and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just create a plan to vote. You know, vote for somebody like me. If you're somebody that don't want to vote, you don't really do it for somebody like me that's itching and that's scratching and that wants to vote bad. Do it for someone like me in my position that can't. You know what I mean? I mean, that's asking a lot, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? And just, you know, try not to be a selfish voter. I know that's tough, that's a hard ask, but try not to be a selfish voter. And what I mean by that, if there's something like if you know the majority of your people or your base or whatever is voting for for Kamala, for example, you know the majority of black people are voting for her. And even if you may not like her, or you know, whatever issue you have or whatever it is, think about the rest of the people that do want to vote for her. We need you to help out. Because just think about all the stuff I said about all the people that can't vote, like me, someone like me. People that are here on work visas and, you know, adding to the community. Law-abiding citizens, paying taxes and all this, they can't vote. You know what I'm saying? People that are locked up in the county jail that haven't been convicted of any kind of crime or yet anything. They're just sitting in there. They're eligible to vote. And no, their vote doesn't get taken back. It's not like what if they vote though and then they end up getting convicted? Well, it's too late. That your vote doesn't get taken back or erased. Your vote counts. So just think about all that. You know what I mean? And then, we're saying, well, you know, what's she going to do? This is only the second time. We've had one black president, so this is potentially only the second time. So you can't sit here and say that black presidents haven't done anything. This is only the second one we potentially might have. all the rest of them were white. And shit's still the way it is for black and brown people, so can't we vote for somebody black? I'm just saying. So, like, you know what I mean? Some of them arguments that we use to not vote for her they're just straight up garbage and ridiculous. They just are. But anyways, everyone have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy NFL football and all that stuff, because I know what I'm going to do. This is my last day, like, talking about any politics or whatever until Monday. And then we'll get right back after it. Because it's coming, though, y'all. We're under 2 weeks now. Or something like that. Or right around 2 weeks. This Tuesday will be 2 weeks. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, yeah, we're 17 days away. And y'all know that's going to be here. 17 days is going to seem like a week. So, yeah. But my point is, you can't be somebody that's going to not vote. Or you go vote for a person, then afterwards they're doing all this fucked up shit, and you're like, oh, well, I didn't know that was going to happen, and I didn't know this, and I didn't know that. It's too late then. And I'm going to say, anyone that's voting for Trump, you're screwing the rest of us around in reality. Because, see, here's the other thing about dude. He's on some vindictive stuff. So you know he's going to be going back, you know, and just being on some spiteful stuff. So, just, you know, make sure you can live with whatever choice you make. All right, y'all. Peace. Have a great one.